What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Pancake Protectors content today. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, well, I wanted to do a deep dive of the Pancake Protector white paper, but there's no real white paper. It's literally just one page here that is part of the overall Pancake Swap white paper. So you can see right here on the left-hand side, they have a little drop-down menu that shows all of the different products that they offer through their decentralized exchange, or in addition to their decentralized exchange. And Pancake Protectors is just one of these items, which is really, really cool. So there's also a Q or FAQ. Maybe we can jump into that. But the main point here, or main page here, is this. Now, this is going to be pretty simple. I actually covered it in the most recent live stream and gave a couple additional thoughts there. So I might clip that still and post that, but I wanted to have a video where I was actually focused on what is here. So let's go ahead and dive in, and then I'll share some thoughts. But, you know, the game, it says at the beginning of the game, there's a simple tutorial which explains the general gameplay and how to start leveling characters. The tutorial does not cover advanced gameplay mechanics, as this is for players to research and find the best way. So you can go to their Telegram and Discord channels to learn a little bit more about that. Now, this is the most important thing for me whenever I'm looking into a project or a game, and that is the tokenomics. And they are incredibly simple here. Now, obviously, Cake, which is the reward token that's given out, is part of a larger ecosystem that is the Pancake Swap project, which includes an exchange, yield farming, all the different pools. They're even into NFTs and trading and all that. So ultimately, it's part of a larger ecosystem, and Pancake Protectors, the game, is just a small piece of that utilizing the tokens. So if you're into it because you're trying to jump into the token for whatever reason, or maybe speculate or whatever, this is not a financial channel, or this is not financial advice. My whole point is that so much of where the Cake token goes is really going to be driven by factors outside the game. So just realize that first and foremost. That being said, the game being utilized as kind of an arm or an extension of the project as a whole to give to give the Cake token more utility, I think is actually quite brilliant, and I'm a big fan of this. So you can see here that with the tokenomics, there's four main things, right? 70%. Let's see. Pancake Protectors is not a play-to-earn style of game. We'll cover that a little bit more later, where actions are automatically rewarded with the BEP20 token. Instead, users can spend Cake in-game for various features, example given recruiting Cake heroes, and all spent Cake will be distributed in the following manner. 70% is returned to users through seasonal rewards. 12.5% of that is burned. Another 12.5% is going towards future developments, and then 5% goes towards the team or the partner that helped to develop this, which is Mobox. So I just love the fact that, one, there is a Cake burning element here. So now it's helping to make Cake more, not deflationary, but obviously help with the overall circulating supply. And the best part about this is the fact that it's free to play, but you can recruit heroes. You can do things in game that cost Cake token, and 70% of that goes back to the users through the season rewards. Now, they didn't want to reward actions automatically, right? So every time you play a game or a level or something, you're not receiving anything, but you do have to play and be one of the top players to receive some of these season rewards. And I'll try to cover that in a future video once I understand it a little bit better. They talk about here what are the main things to explore in the game. You can see seasonal competitions and prizes. There's Cake heroes, legions, and the legion system, which is similar to guilds or the guild system in a lot of other games. Arena, squad, and bunny NFT integration. So there's a lot going on here because, again, Pancake Swap is more than just a game, or more than just a game platform, more than just an exchange. They also do NFTs. So again, there's a lot going on with this, and it makes me really, really excited for where the game is currently and where it could be headed. Because one of the biggest things that I talk about and this is for my Splinterlands folks here, one of the biggest things that I talk about is we were prepared for competition to come in from a lot of other game studios. I was not personally prepared to see a decentralized, an app that I primarily use as like a decentralized exchange that obviously has a lot of other things going for it, come in and enter the gaming space as polished and with as much gusto as they did with Pancake protectors. So all of a sudden now I'm thinking in my head, what's Uniswap working on, right? What's Radium working on? What are some of these other like decentralized exchange larger projects that are not in the gaming space but understand the value of having some kind of game within their decentralized platform? What else is out there that we are just not? It's not even on our radar to put it. So that's kind of where I'm thinking through with this. This is a side project in a way for PancakeSwap. It's not their main thing because they have so many things going on. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing necessarily. I'm actually going to lean towards it being a good thing because they don't need this game to succeed. They don't need users to come in and keep paying them lots of money. And in fact, when you look at it, the game is free to play and 70% of anything that's bought in the game goes back to the users anyway. So ultimately, it's about creating an awesome experience. And this is where I go back and forth with kind of like the free-to-play model versus something that we see in like Splinterlands or Axie Infinity, where you have to buy in, right? You have to have some kind of stake, and not just with the NFTs to play, but now also the governance tokens, right? You'll have to stake SPS. I'm not sure what they do with Axie, but with SPS, with GLX, like all of that, you're going to have to own some stake in order to earn more. Whereas here, you just need to be the best damn player in the game or one of the top players in the game and you'll be earning. But you can play for fun and you can level up for fun. And I'd actually be curious to know what the user numbers for this are. How many active wallets are connected and playing the game and leveling up. But, if there's no incentive, and here's the other thing that we can talk about too. What does the botting scene look like for something like this? Is this something that bots can come in and absolutely dominate and take the top 20 spots and all of the leaderboard prizes? That could be a concern, but obviously I need to dig a little bit further into that. So I'll be jumping into the PancakeSwap Discord and trying to get more info about that. So let's just go over to the FAQ section. What are Pancake bunnies and squads for? So you can equip your bunnies and squads to improve skills. You can only elevate one hero with one bunny or squad. You can apply them. All right, so what are normal and exclusive NFTs? We can jump into this. I don't want to read this whole page to you. How to rank high in arena. So win arena challenges for arena stars. More stars means higher rank. We'll go over that hopefully in a future video. Will I receive a refund for cake I used during the beta test? As a friendly reminder, you'll need to transfer. So yada yada yada. Okay, sorry, I didn't go through these initially just because they didn't seem. I really just wanted to cover the Pancake protectors thing. So FAQ. I'm not seeing anything here that would be mainly part of what the tokenomics are, or why I think this game is actually quite popular and potentially important to what the future of I don't even want to call it play to earn because they don't consider themselves play to earn, but we'll just call it the NFT or crypto gaming space will look like in the future. And I got to say, man, I'm excited for this. So I'll be diving in more. People have been asking me for content, so it will be coming. We did play a little bit on stream earlier today, which was a lot of fun. And as I dig deeper, and hopefully I've started talking to a lot of folks in my community here, right? Like the YouTube community who are into the game. I think that this is definitely something to keep an eye on at the very least. So that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.